Good morning. This is Lisa. What do you do with a nice piece of pork loin? So today I decided to take another twist with this beautiful piece of meat because it has no fat and it has no bone. But it's tender. It's so tender. It doesn't need very much cooking. So I decided to make a sort of a cassoulet my way. So I'm going to use mushrooms and potatoes and chickpeas, tomato, and then, dill, of course, and wine, and garlic and ginger. I'm going to use all these things today to make a beautiful, beautiful, hearty meal to satisfy the people that like to eat traditional, maybe. I don't know, but sometimes we need something like that to hit the spot. Don't you think? So, those are the ingredients I'm going to use, and I'm going to show you the steps. Those are my ingredients. So in my pan, I have a little bit of olive oil and two onions, as you can see, sliced. So I'm going to let them cook for a while so they can release all the flavors. And that's how you have to do it anyways. Saute the onions before. Don't add the garlic right away. The garlic has to go later because it burns easy. So the onions have to be transparent, like we say. We don't burn them or we don't allow them to change color. And now we add our cubed pork tenderloin. And we're going to saute this until it's nice and brown, or it changes color. This procedure takes a few minutes, but it's totally necessary. Now is the time to add garlic and ginger. I added ginger. Somehow, all the ingredients that ginger possesses, we have to use it actually. But not very much so it can overpower. Just a touch that we can feel the heat. And it can give our food a different taste. The Mediterraneans don't use very much ginger in their cooking, so I guess it's good. It's good to try. I always try new things, and I think I'm going to like it because I've tried it in other recipes and I loved it, and now I'm adopting it in all my cooking. The addition of the ginger gives it an excellent aroma, and also the taste changes a little bit for the better. Also, ginger and garlic, they're such a pair. They connect so well together, and it's good. It's a very nice addition. I will deglaze at this point with some nice hot red wine, and the wine has sweetness to it, so it complements the food. Let it evaporate for a few minutes, and then we are adding our tomatoes. So I have 1 cup of tomato juice with 1 cup of those prepared nice tomato sauces. So here we go. This kind of meat doesn't need very long cooking because the more you cook it, the more hard it's going to be. I'm going to let it cook for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to add my other ingredients. But at this point, I think I have to add my dill and my fresh onions. Dill and onions. Oh. It's such a pleasure to cook with all these ingredients. create different things all the time. That's all it is. The passion you have for cooking, because everybody's using the same ingredients, okay? Let's not fool around. Let's not kid ourselves. We're all using the same ingredients and we're all creating different things, and they're all delicious. This is the gift we are given as humans, to be able to be creative. So this is what I'm doing. And here I have salt, pepper, oregano, garlic powder, cumin. Those are my spices. What do you think? What do you think? How would you feel if somebody prepared this for you? Would you like it? Would you be happy about it? Or not? I would like to know. Okay, let me know. So now I'm going to add some vegetable broth and let it cook for about 15 minutes. It's cooking nicely away and the house smells divine. You want to be here now to enjoy this beautiful aroma and the taste that is going to follow. I just tasted some and it's delicious. And now it's time to add the chickpeas. 1 can. 1 large can of chickpeas. And I think at that moment I'm going to have to add about 1 cup of vegetable broth. And I'm going to let it cook for about 10-15 minutes, and then it's going to be ready. I like to have some juice, some sauce with this food because it's hearty, it's delicious, the sauce is delicious, and you want to dip some good bread in there, okay? Whoever likes bread, that's the recipe for it, okay? So I'm gonna show you the end result very soon. But I was happy making this recipe today. I was really so happy with all my elements, with my dill and my ginger and my garlic. Oh, those are gifts. Those are such nice things, nice additions. Imagine if we were given just the protein and nothing else to embellish it. We are so blessed. Let's not forget how blessed we are. Well, it's ready. Didn't take very long for something so delicious. So here I'm going to plate it and see and taste it. Plate it and taste it. Wow. So this is enough for 4 people, because actually this is a nice serving. What do you think? I think it's perfect. I think it tastes good, and it's a meal that the men will be happy because it's nice and hearty, and they like it. It hits the spot. So now a nice cool beer and maybe olives and feta on the table. Oh, it's going to be an amazing meal. This is Lita, everybody. Bye.